Hello, I'm Noah Smith. If you've made it this far, congratulations. That means you haven't just studied, practiced, and connected with your healing gift. You've crossed the bridge from learning to action. In this lesson, we'll witness the power of energy healing in its purest and most emotional form, through real-life stories of transformation. We'll explore not just the results, but the inner paths, the challenges, and the subtle changes that occur in every healing journey. Let's talk about miracles, not as mystical events that fall from the sky, but as natural fruits of a deep alignment between energy, intention, and love. What is a miracle? In the spiritual vision that guides energy healing, a miracle is a shift in consciousness that manifests in physical reality. It's when a sick body finds balance, when an anxious mind discovers peace, when a lost soul remembers who they truly are. Miracles happen every day, not because something external intervenes, but because energy has been rebalanced. The universal healing force has always been present. What changes is the channel, that is, the healer. When you become that channel, miracles stop being rare and become expected. And sometimes, the miracle isn't immediate physical healing, but a shift in perception, the release of an old pain, the reunion with self-love. These are the changes that open the door to true healing. Healing stories, the power of aligned intention. Case 1. Marcos's chronic pain. Marcos suffered from chronic back pain for over 10 years. He had tried everything: physical therapy, medications, surgery. Nothing seemed to work. One day, his wife, who was studying energy healing, offered a session. With light hands and focused intention, she channeled energy to his lower back. Marcos fell into a deep sleep during the session. When he awoke, he felt light. Within a few weeks, the pain had vanished. What happened? His body already knew how to heal, but was blocked. His wife's energy unblocked the flow. That is a miracle. Case 2. Patricia's anxiety and insomnia. Patricia hadn't been able to sleep for months. Anxiety consumed her. During a single energy healing session, she felt a peace she hadn't felt in years. That very night, she slept better. With more sessions, she gradually reduced her medications. Today, she sleeps well and smiles again. Case 3. Leandro's spiritual reconnection. Leandro felt lost. Depression, hopelessness, lack of meaning. A friend invited him to a hands-on healing session. During the experience, he cried deeply. He felt something break open inside him. Days later, he began writing, creating, and living with more hope. Case 4. Anna's liberating forgiveness. Anna held deep resentment toward her father. It showed up as constant chest pain and emotional blocks. In a session with an energy healing therapist, she was guided to forgive. She cried, released, and felt as if a weight was lifted. Today, she feels lighter and more open to relationships. Case 5. Carla's reunion with her body. Carla felt disconnected from her own body. For years, she looked in the mirror with rejection. Through a series of healing sessions involving intuitive touch and chakra activation, she began to notice new sensations. Energy started flowing again. Today, she practices yoga, meditates, and has learned to love her body as it is. What these stories reveal, that energy follows intention. Where there is love and presence, there is transformation. That the body knows how to heal, but it needs a favorable energetic environment. That you, as a healer, are a catalyst for miracles. You're not the source of healing, but the instrument that allows it to happen. And most importantly, true healing is not about making something happen. It's about allowing something to reveal itself and flow. Healing is about creating space. space for the body to breathe, for the soul to blossom, and for consciousness to awaken. The healer's inner state. Every healer is a mirror. The quality of energy you transmit directly depends on your internal state. That's why it's essential to remain peaceful, aligned, with clear intention and an open heart. Recommended practices for the healer: daily meditation, energetic cleansing affirmations, light nutrition, gratitude and service, connection with nature. Conscious silence. Remember, you cannot give what you do not have. Heal yourself first, then offer it to others. How to collect and honor. Testimonies. As you begin working with more people, healing stories will naturally arise. These testimonies are precious. They don't just help promote your work, they also validate your experience, reinforce your confidence,